I will attempt to go a full week of eating, living, and breathing like one of the most admired male pop stars on the planet, Harry Styles.
Watermelon sugar high.
But what does that mean exactly, and why is it so hard? Harry follows a full pescatarian diet, which means he basically gets all of his protein from seafood and does not consume any meat or poultry at all. He consumes roughly 1,800 calories per day, while I consume 2,500 because I'm taller, younger, and way more. I will also emulate some of Harry's daily routines and lifestyle choices. Enough talking, let's just be Harry Styles already. So it's the first day, obviously, so I will be focusing strictly on the meals and getting used to his pescatarian diet because that's gonna be a little bit of a transition for me. Now it's 8 in the morning, so naturally I'm craving a little bit of coffee, and I found that his go-to Starbucks order is a vanilla latte with a shot of caramel cream. So I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get exactly that right now. I went to the Starbucks nearby and picked up the vanilla latte, and I was getting kind of hungry, so I went back home and decided to make myself breakfast. Harry said he absolutely loves the bread, it's his favorite carb ever. He also said he likes chunky peanut butter, and many people know he has a crazy banana obsession. I don't know why. But I basically threw all of that together to make simple peanut butter banana bread, and just as it appears, it ended up being pretty appetizing. Then lunchtime came around, and this is where the pescatarian diet really starts to kick in. Harry said one of his favorite foods of all time is tacos, so I ordered shrimp tacos. They were very good. I ate these up, and at this point, I didn't have any issues at all. Then after I was done with school, I decided to go to Trader Joe's to pick up dinner and ended up choosing Thai shrimp gyoza. So I got that, quickly prepared it, and ate them up. And again, didn't really have any complaints about the meals today, and it was time to change things a little bit for day 2. Okay, so it's now day 2, and I weigh a little less than I usually do. I feel like that's kind of normal though, but I'm gonna add a little bit of spice into my life, and it's time to actually be Harry Styles. I know no one could be Harry Styles, that sounds stupid to say, but I'm gonna try to be like Harry Styles, or you know what I fucking mean. Let's get started. He described his daily morning routine in an interview, so I did exactly that. I meditated as soon as I woke up, actually listening to a recorded meditation session on the Calm app led by Harry himself.
I'm Harry Styles. I'm going to help you drift off to sleep.
Then I went to Starbucks to get my daily coffee. I then walked to the library to get Harry's favorite book, Norwegian Wood, only to discover that the library was closed. I just decided to get the ebook and went to my rooftop to read it, and ended up reading about 23 pages, and as you can tell, I really enjoyed it. I finished that, went for a run for approximately 3 miles around campus, and then even worked out at my apartment gym for an hour. I was listening to Harry's favorite album, Astral Weeks. I was getting hungry, so I ate my breakfast, same as yesterday, and did some of my schoolwork. I finished that, then went to the botanical garden here at UCLA for a beautiful afternoon walk, which was really pretty. At this point, I felt pretty good, I felt productive, accomplished, but I realized I still had to continue my pescatarian diet. My lunch was the same as yesterday, shrimp tacos, and then later dinner was the same. At this point, I was doing okay, but the same night, I just felt that something was missing. Maybe it was a lack of beef or chicken, or maybe it was because I was eating 700 calories below what I'm supposed to consume, but I obviously didn't even think about giving up and kept going the next day. Okay, so it's currently the next day right now. Still, there's not that dramatic of a difference weight loss wise. It's still between that 1 to 2 pound range, which isn't so bad, I think. But I woke up this morning and honestly, I wasn't feeling the best. My stomach was growling heavily. My bathroom trips have dramatically decreased. Sorry if that's a TMI, but yeah, that's what's been happening with my body recently. I'm gonna try to switch up the meal plans a little bit, but I'm gonna keep doing Harry's daily routines, and I'm gonna try to add things along the way that he does. So I'm gonna try to make the most out of today. Let's get today started. So I immediately did my morning meditation, got my coffee, went back to the botanical garden to read more Norwegian Wood. I ran 4 miles this time around campus, went back to my apartment gym for a quick leg workout, and after, I drank celery juice from Erewhon since Harry's known for his juice cleanses. Afterwards, I went to Target to get a baguette for breakfast. Harry loves his baguettes, preferably the ends of them, and I don't know what he eats it with, but I found that UK people typically use strawberry jam. So I used that and prepared the baguette real quick and ate it while watching a lecture. It wasn't bad at all, it just made me feel kinda not full. Then I went back to the botanical garden for a quick afternoon walk. Lunchtime came along and I decided to order food from a local restaurant, fish and chips, an English classic. This honestly was the most satisfying meal I've had yet since starting this challenge, but it was way too heavy for me to finish, and plus I needed to save some calorie space for dinner, so I just put the rest in the fridge. So then for dinner, I got lazy and just ate the same shrimp gyoza as I watched Harry's favorite movie of all time, Love Actually. Unfortunately, I had to blur it for copyright reasons, but it was a great movie, really funny and chaotic, and that marked the end of day 3 for me. So it is day 4. I'm still going strong. Last night I was starving in bed though, so I snacked on a late night banana, which unfortunately I just don't have footage of. I didn't go over the calorie limit for that day though, obviously, but I'm still on that decreasing weight trend. At the start of this, I weighed 187.1 and right now I weigh 183.5. So I know it's small, but it is some pretty solid change. And we can officially say that Harry's diet and lifestyle is changing my body, and we're seeing that develop in real time right now, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna keep going. Let's just go on with today. Did morning meditation, got coffee, went back to my rooftop to keep reading Norwegian Wood, and had just finished 73 pages of it and felt very accomplished. Ran 3 miles around campus, and even though I had zero energy, I still fit in a quick workout at the gym. For breakfast, I prepared a baguette again, but with crunchy peanut butter on one and strawberry jam on the other, and I ate that while watching a lecture, or most of it at least. Later, I went to Subway for lunch and got a 6-inch tuna sandwich, which was pretty decent. I ate that up and then had my afternoon walk again at UCLA, and afterwards, since it's Harry's favorite drink, I impulsively decided to order apple juice, and for some odd reason I chugged it. So that's actually how you can consume 17 grams of sugar in 10 seconds. So fucking stupid. And for dinner, I decided to order 2 sushi rolls, which tasted fucking amazing, and that basically sums up my day 4. Okay, it's day 5. Crazy I've been doing this for this long. I really don't have anything much to say other than the fact that I'm still losing weight. The one thing I am fucking annoyed with though is having to eat seafood for all my protein. I don't know how Harry does it. I mean, he's Harry fucking Styles. What the fuck am I talking about? But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep going, and I'm very confident actually that I'm gonna make it to a week. So let's see how today goes. Morning meditation, coffee run, randomly watching the new Zane Lowe interview with Harry Styles that came out today, then reading in a change of location, running 3 miles around campus, and working out at the gym. I was exhausted to say the least, to the point where I even forgot to eat breakfast. But lunch came around and I ordered a king salmon plate with rice. It tasted pretty good, but my mercury levels must have been skyrocketing at this point. I went on my afternoon walk around campus, and if the salmon from earlier wasn't enough, I ordered seafood yet again. Sushi for the 2nd night in a row, just a different roll that had popcorn shrimp, and I was devouring it, but it was pretty difficult for me to finish, not gonna lie. In the same night, I felt the worst I have ever felt in over a year. Okay, so I was in bed right now, literally still sleeping, and it is 10:12 a.m. and you guys are probably wondering, why were you still in bed? I am almost 100% sure that I got food poisoning last night. I don't know if it was from the salmon I ate for lunch, or the sushi I ate last night, or the sushi I ate the night before. I don't know what did this to my body, but am I really surprised? No. 3 a.m. was the peak of my stomach pain. But I took painkillers and I'm feeling a little bit better, but obviously I can't go on with my day. I can't go on with this video. You guys probably know I've watched a bunch of shit for 10 hours straight on my channel, did a bunch of challenges, have never given up on anything, so this is extremely disappointing, but it was definitely an eye-opening experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this very real documentation of a life-changing diet. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want, of course, and I will see you guys next week. Later.